Good morning. I hope everybody is well. Happy Friday. So we're gonna go right back into the game again. Yay. Gonna open my soda. Alright. On to Kalshak.
Thanks for coming, Rook. I hope the Kalsharok dwarves have some answers.
Be ready.
Here we go!
Impressive, Rook!
I'm supposed to meet someone named Veilguard? He told me to come here. He seemed nice in his message.
So you don't actually know who or what this Stelgard is?
A new friend, I hope. We're supposed to meet Stalgard here.
Get ready.
Excellent form, Rook! That looked like it hurt.
Good one, Rook!
That has to be Stalgard. Stalgard?
Yes. Lace Harding, of the Inquisition.
Wait, how do you know about...
And this is the one they call Rook? De la Morte, the Crow.
So you've heard of us?
You have brought a strange assortment to our gates, Lace Harding.
Thanks for meeting with us. I really hope you can help Harding.
You are gracious in your address. It is not necessary. Tell me what you wish.
I'm looking for someone touched by the Ancients. Does that mean anything to you?
Yes, she has been waiting for you. Follow, and keep your weapons ready. The roads are dark. The creatures there even more so. You are staring.
What? No.
You want to know if you can see the corruption you hear we carry?
Sorry. I shouldn't have.
A person will do almost anything to survive. That is what my people did. Become like the Darkspawn, or be destroyed by them.
Not much of a choice.
What do you mean you're like the Darkspawn?
Kalsharok was abandoned to its fate many generations ago, when the Darkspawn first came. We lost many, some to the corruption, some by their own hand, and some found another way. Atuva Galta Satot. The stone is colder than death, as they say. Darkspawn.
Targets ahead.
Take it to him!
They're behind you. At least it smells better than the ossuary.
Not far now. Blight. It grows too quickly these days, and it feels different.
You can feel the blight?
Many from Kalsharok can, somewhat. Long story. The corruption here has its root elsewhere. Destroy it, and this growth will become vulnerable.
Destroy the source of the blight growths? We can do that.
I will stay on guard here.
Right.
Know how I feel about all this lag, but oh well.
Lift's stuck. Looks like a rock wedged in the mechanism.
I might be able to help with that. You got it. I bet it's this way.
More trouble.
Here we go. Heard ya. Got it. Leave it to me.
Crap. Come on.
Spite says there are eyes on us.
I'm on it.
Ready when you are.
Got him good, Rook. I hate fighting Darkspawn. And they're everywhere down here. What are the chances we won't see any more of them?
I'm getting super laggy now.
Wait, did anyone else see that? I thought I saw someone.
Someone down here?
Maybe it was just a shadow. Of course.
Guarding veils are hardly working. Am I right? Yep. It's also really lagging today, so sorry about that.
They're at range!
Ranged incoming! Let's destroy this blight and get out of here. Blight's cleared out.
Flash went to
Think
pick
we
up
can get
our
through the door
Amazon
now?
package with
Let's go
curtain
check with
rods
Veilguard.
and hooks for hanging her bags. So when she gets back, I'll be away from chat. Oh, okay. She does have a lot of bags. They're all awesome. She do be having bags, that's for sure. Gotta have stuff to hold stuff. The millennial urge to keep every container just in case, yep. Oh, I gotta open the door. He won't open the door. But it's a good box.
You
Me
did
after
good
every
work.
Amazon order.
The blight growths have weakened.
So, we can keep going?
Yes. Come.
Yeah, it's me, but in reference to the cat. Oh, she's back. Back in chat later. Okay, I'll be here. Laggy, full, playing
Mind
the game.
yourself and show respect when you enter the sanctum.
Yes, of course. But who are we meeting?
I will let her speak for herself. But we of Kal Sharok revere her deeply for being one with the stone. They say she was once from Orzammar, but she speaks very little of her past.
This space is completely free of blight.
This person I'm going to see. I think she's keeping the blight away somehow.
Good morning. How are you doing today? A little groggy, but other than that, doing well. How about you?
The song. Do you hear it? Coming from all around us.
There is something about it. I have never felt spite so quiet.
It feels like it's echoing through my entire being. Like I'm part of the melody, and it's calling me home.
You'll also notice I changed kind of the HUD layout in the game, because you don't see the health bar or
I would
what I can
love
do
to look around more.
with my buttons.
Do you think Stelgard would mind?
I think you'd be fine with it.
Cinematic. We're on Harding's backstory, but it's part of the main quest, so... all because she touched a dagger.
We have arrived.
But I don't see anyone.
There. She's waiting.
I'm sorry you groggy. I'm doing okay, a little tired from work. Aw, well hopefully he can get some rest in soon. It's like, not yesterday, but the day before, after the stream was done, I was trying to edit things together in the game. Yeah, you will at some point. Of course. Of course you'll sleep, and you'll sleep well. I was trying to edit all the cinematics together for that short video that I put up on my YouTube. And every single time I went to start up the program and put the videos in for the project bin, it would crash. And then I would get to a point where it would do it, but then when I would save it and I would try to add another video in because there was something I forgot, it would crash. Or when I would open the program and try to reload what I was doing for the project, it would crash. So it was like most of my day that day was just like technical issues, and then today it's just laggy. I know it'll clear right up when I'm playing the game by myself, but it was just lagging so much, and like the other program has nothing to do with the game. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, it took me like 7 hours to do that like 36-minute video. And it should have only taken me about an hour. Oh man.
Thank you for leading her here, Stalgard. They call me the Oracle.
That's incredible.
Yes. She is.
I know you. Don't I?
Once I was Volta, as you were Lace, then Scout, and now something else.
All this. Is this what I am? Am I like you?
I cannot tell you what you are. Look within, and remember. Remember when the Earth was alive, and the Titans walked the land. In one voice they sang, a chorus of creation and of connection.
Isatuno. The song.
When the Titans fell, we awoke, but the melody was already lost.
The dwarves.
We were always just shattered fragments of a greater whole.
The stone sense. My magic. It's Titan magic. But why? Why did this happen? Why do I remember Isatuno? What happened to the Titans?
There's something else here. It's found you.
I meant 36 minutes, not hours. It's 36 minutes and like 20 some seconds for the video that I made.
I didn't do anything!
Protect the Oracle.
Deep stalkers. That construct probably riled up the wildlife.
Watch the teeth!
Ah, okay. Yeah, it should have taken me only an hour to go through all the footage and then cut it down for just the cinematics. And it took me like 5 to 7 hours to do that because the program kept crashing on me, so it was a real pain in the ass, really. Okay, we'll go back up there and talk to the Oracle. Huh. Sounds like a nightmare. It was. It was really frustrating. Like, I had to get up and go outside and sit on my back porch for a while. I see what you did there. Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, it is before Christmas.
Everyone alive?
Did you feel it? Fury. Such fury. And with you as its mark.
Me? But why?
Your new magic. It could be seen as a threat.
There are horrors in the depths. They have awakened to you now. Look within for your answers. And beware.
No, wait! I have more questions!
She does that. Riddles, riddles, riddles. Oh, I'm a rock.
But those weren't answers! She gave me nothing! Come back! Make her come back!
Harding?
Ugh! It's all right. I'm all right. Sorry. We're done. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, I did leave the door open on that one. And well played. Well played. Oof.
Oh, hey.
I know the Oracle didn't go the way you hoped, but you gotta keep your chin up.
I'm disappointed. That's really all there is to it. Maybe it was silly of me to hope all my questions would be answered. Maybe if we hadn't been interrupted by that attack. This was supposed to be a good thing.
One small hurdle doesn't erase what's good about this.
I just wish I knew what to do.
We can't let this distract us from the elven gods.
I'm not distracted. I'm confused and concerned. But I suppose we do have other problems. I'm grateful for all your encouragement. This would be so much harder without your support.
Anytime, Harding. Anytime.
Harding left the Oracle Sanctum disappointed. Maybe she'd expected too much. Maybe there were no answers to be had. Seething with questions, she forgot the Oracle's dire warning. But far below the surface, something was moving, determined to be seen, and fighting to be remembered.
Ah, good times. Like, I wanted to get the side quest done before I streamed, but that one's a main quest because she touched the soulless dagger and got the lyrium power, so... Oof. And we have more story time for the game about Solus's backstory coming up. Ooh, oh, that's the... Okay, so there was an update recently, and they actually updated it to add this chest into the game, which apparently has stuff from BioWare. I guess this chest got lost in the Fade and someone shepherded it to our front doorstep. It is just me. Is it just me, or does the armor look somehow familiar? Like something out an old friend would wear? Because yesterday was N7 day, so Mass Effect day. So they made armor for the game that looks similar to Shepard's, but is more medieval. Ah, so good. So good. Oh, nice. Yep. Yep. See. Alright, let's see what it looks like. I want to see it. Alright, so... where is it? Oh, it's probably in the appearance section. Okay, I'm gonna go to the appearance section then. I gotta go to my wardrobe. Also, I'm planning... I've already started on recording it, but I've been recording every single cinematic from start of the game, because I created a third run of this game. So I can edit together cutscenes to make basically a movie of my version of the game, like my playthrough, onto my YouTube. And maybe I'll play it one day on the stream. Ooh, that's a pretty one. I picked up a lot of ones. Oh, that's very, Kopesh. Alright. Yeah, I'll keep that one. Yay! And that one. So I have a matching set. Actually, it's this one, I think. I'll go with this one. Also, you need to share the story about the car. Yes, okay. So, growing up, my grandfather collected Volkswagens. And he had three 1970s Volkswagen Beetles. He had one 1973 Carmen Ghia, and then he took two Volkswagens, cut them in half, put them together as a four-door convertible with a custom top that would come up. The Carmen Ghia was supposed to be mine when I turned 16. I started working on it, and I put quite a few years of blood, sweat, and tears into that car, and had it almost like I had it primed, had just stitched up the leather wrap that I hand wrapped on the steering wheel, and the next day after I'd stitched up that steering wheel, wrapping, because I did it the old school way, because that's just how I did things. He ended up selling the car for $500 to this one guy who had a Volkswagen van. So, basically a Volkswagen bus. I found out later, because I was pissed off about the whole thing, because that car was supposed to be mine. I found out later that the guy drove it about to Ohio, because he was trying to make his way out to California. And he made it to Ohio, and the car broke down, and he junked it. Sent it to a scrapyard. I found that out because apparently the guy that bought it from us, I had a friend in high school who knew the guy. Yeah, that's how I found out about it. Because I loved that car. I was gonna paint it green because it was Carmengia, which means frog, basically. And even though it looks like a cicada. And yeah, so that was supposed to be my first car. And I put a lot of work into it. Alright, so there's the commander helmet. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. It really, really does suck. Oh yeah. It kind of does look like Commander Shepard. Where's the other one? Adjudicator's plating. No, I think it was this one. Wow. Beyond the stars. Yep, that's totally N7 fantasy armor right there. What's this one? No, that's not it. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry too. Alright. So I'm gonna take that helmet off. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it on and make it invisible. But yeah. Wasn't that long of a story, but it was still a story. Alright, let's see what we got. I don't have any more side quests except for the Restless Dreams. Oh! Yeah! That's the backstory. It was a sad story. I just sent you pictures of my new bags. Yes, you did! Oh my god, there's so many of them and I love them. Ooh, I like the little tiny zero one. Well, it's not really, doesn't look like that tiny. Oh, that's cute. Holy crap. Ah, and the tote. Aw, Jack and Sarah. Sally. Sorry. Almost messed that up. Oh no, it's small. Oh, that's good. I like small bags. And the actual zero one? Oh my god. So adorable. Wow. Thank you for sharing that with me. They are all smallish. That's good. Okay, so now we're going to do backstory time, but I'm going to save it first because I kind of want to get the cutscenes later. So we are going to save this as Ben Harrell backstory. Alright, so these will be all of his regrets. Pretty sure this is it. Oh, is it all the way upstairs? It's probably all the way upstairs. Also redecorated so it's all elven. There it is. Okay. Every single one of these backstories is one of his regrets.
You cannot do this, Algernon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dreadwolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods? Well, mine and Davrin's, and Rook's.
They were supposed to protect people. Instead, they seized power. Assholes.
It was so mundane. Nothing grand or cosmic. No setting fire to the sun, just talking, politics. I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
All right. What else can we take from this memory?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solus, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solus were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgranon over him. A betrayal.
It sounded like Solus was loyal to Mythal. What did Elganon call him? Mythal's lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside Elganon instead of standing for her principles. I'd be angry too.
Angry enough to start a rebellion?
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world. Elganon did. Solus did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solus would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solus wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solus? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dreadwolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solus would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
Yeah, I love the regrets because they're just there're just so many murals in the same art style, so you know they're Solus's paintings. I think the other one's down here. Yep.
was not certain you would come.
You were the one who walked away. I never turn my back when my friend needs me.
The Evanurus seek the magic of the Blight.
Impossible. The Blight is safely sealed away forever.
Though I wish I could believe you, I have sensed the breaking of the wards.
I will investigate your claims. If they forget the danger of the Blight, I will endeavor to remind them.
What if, instead, you left the Evanurus and remained with me? Do you not wish for freedom from this struggle?
Be at peace, love. I will stop them.
As you must. The Blight is our mistake.
I think that image is gonna be my my thumbnail for
Did
this one.
Mythal call Solus love in that memory?
That's what it sounded like.
So they were doing it.
No.
The elven gods were free with their emotions. They felt things deeply. The way they express things, well, it feels romantic to us, but that wasn't really how it was.
Nope.
Back then, I mean.
Nah, they were doing it.
As someone who has Solus talking in my dreams, I'm with Balara. I just can't see Solus carrying on a secret affair with Mythal.
Can't because you don't think he would? Or can't because you don't want to think about it while he's in your head?
Yes.
So the Dread Wolf goes to Mythal. They might be fighting, but they have history.
And he warns her about the other gods using the Blight. That's more important than his rebellion. It's like kingdoms coming together when an archdemon rises.
Mythal didn't think it was possible. She said the Blight was sealed away. There's an old legend about it. Davrin, the one with Andrul's armor? Not sure it matters.
We're deep in elven lore already. What's the legend say?
Right. Well, Andrul was the goddess of the hunt. She put on armor, magic armor, made us something called the Void, drove her mad.
I remember this one. The other gods were afraid Andrul would turn on them. She was doing all kinds of horrible things, causing plagues. It does sound like the Blight.
Well, it all ends with Mythal fighting Andrul. After, Mythal turned into a dragon.
She what? Why didn't you start with that?
Anyway, she took Andrul's armor away. Then Andrul's madness left, and peace returned.
Intriguing. So it's possible Andrul stumbled onto the magic of the Blight.
And when Andrul went mad, Mythal took it from her and locked it away.
Until someone started using it again.
Okay. Solus warns Mythal about the other gods using the Blight. It's not just bad, it's something bad he feels responsible for. The Blight was our mistake.
How is the Blight their mistake? Did they find it? Did they make it? What does that mean?
Whatever it was, it convinced Mythal to take him seriously.
So Mythal goes off to investigate what Solus says. Then, what? It's too clean.
Seems plenty messy with them doing it.
But this isn't just a memory. It's something Solus wanted to hide. What's the crime? What did we see here that he feels guilty about?
I think I might know. When the Inquisitor was saving the world from the breach, she met Mythal.
What? Like in a dream?
It was complicated. She helped the Inquisition. There was a magic pond and a dragon.
Nice.
The point is, she also said the other elven gods betrayed her, killed her.
Solus tried to do the right thing by warning Mythal about the other gods using the Blight, but he got her killed.
Well, it's not just that she died.
What do you mean, Tosh?
It's... Ugh. There was stuff he wanted to tell her, but he waited too long, and then she was dead. He never got to make it right. That twists you up.
That's it. There's our crime.
Doesn't really tell us anything we can use, though.
We know more than we did. That's something.
Then I guess we keep our eyes open if we come across more of these memories.
You dare to try to cage us, jealous of our growing power?
You will pay the final price for this betrayal.
We warned you not to use the Blight. For this, and for Mythal, I sentence you to sleep in exile ever after. Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
No!
So he locked the gods away and created a veil between this world and the Fade. I mean, they were terrible, no question. But what he did, it didn't just stop them. It destroyed our culture, our world.
It wasn't just to stop them. It was to stop the Blight. We've seen how bad Elganon and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
So he created the Veil just to keep the elven gods locked in their prison?
Yes, to keep them from accessing the Fade. But was the creation of the Veil around the world an accident?
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going right.
What do you think, Rook?
Honestly, looking at this memory, I think I'm with Solus here.
Even as he destroyed our people's world, locked away who we were?
Our gods were using the Blight. I think the Elven Empire was burning down one way or another. And it's clear he wishes he'd done it differently. That's why he's ashamed of this memory.
I had another question, and I'm sorry, maybe this doesn't matter, but Solus trapped the blighted gods in an ancient elven building, right?
That's what it looks like. Maybe a palace? Fancier than what I've seen in Arlethan, at least.
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade. They broke in, which let the Blight escape, and turned the Golden City black.
Right, and the Black City hangs in the Fade, a little reminder of their mistakes. What's wrong, Lace?
It's just... the Chant of Light says that the Maker built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation. But if the Golden City was an ancient elven palace, then the Maker didn't build it. The elves did. The Chant of Light is Andraste's visions from the Maker, but it sounds like it's wrong.
You're asking if we just disproved the entire Andrastian faith.
Did we?
Lace, I don't think you'll ever fully know whether the Chant of Light is literally true or not. What matters is that, in its better moments, the Chantry encourages people to be kind and help each other.
What do we tell the Chantry about this? Do we tell them about this?
People are already questioning because of Elganon and Gillenane. It hasn't stopped them believing.
I guess people need that comfort. Even if some parts of it aren't totally true.
The Dalish clans are struggling with the same thing. What do we keep? What do we lose?
The Elven Gods, the Maker. No matter who you light a candle to, you've got some hard questions to ask yourself right now.
Doctrine is not the truth. It is one of many paths to the truth.
I recognize the sentiment, though not the specific quote. Who said that?
My mother.
Ah.
Questions of faith aside, we have some very real gods that still need killing.
Looks like there are 3 more of these murals with the Dreadwolf's old memories. Wonder what else he's hiding.
Sorry, we're setting up the hanging setup for my bags. It's okay. It's just Solus story time right now.
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the Fade. Besides, there's talk of taking on a solid form.
I think you underestimate the danger. When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
The lyrium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit. I need your wisdom, Solus. To withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elganon. I need you.
This is madness. You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
What?
This is astounding. The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily manifested a physical form.
I'd rather go back to talking about the Blight.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
No.
Sorry, but... what?
We hid the truth for as long as we could, but... yeah. Balara Davrin and I have secretly been spirits this whole time.
Not funny.
I don't know. Sounds like something a rage demon would say.
You're going to confuse Tosh.
What? I wasn't listening. There weren't any dragons in this one.
To be clear, this memory only shows that the first elves originated from spirits. You three are no more spirits than anyone else conceived naturally.
Conceived naturally? Guess I'll go ask my mother.
The knowledge that an entire people were formed from a mass manifestation could change our entire understanding of magic.
If we let it out, is that the right call? Do you want bigoted humans yelling about how elves are demons?
Davrin's got a point. World's not short on small-minded humans.
The entire idea is preposterous. Who would even believe us?
It does seem outlandish when taken out of context, I admit.
We have to tell someone, though. Strife and Irulan, at least.
If I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one will believe us.
Okay. We keep this to people we trust who have good reason to know. No shouting it from the rooftops.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here? Solus himself was a spirit.
What kind do you think he was?
Well, his name is Elven for pride.
Oh, okay.
There's something else. Not about spirits, or not all about them at least. Solus didn't want to become a person with a physical body.
Right. He only agreed after Mythal begged him.
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
Maybe, but not just that. Solus was scared. They built their bodies out of lyrium, and it made the ground shake.
Lyrium is the blood of the Titans.
The Titans would have felt it as an attack. They defended themselves.
The first memory we saw, with Elganon seizing power, it happened at the end of a war.
A war between the Titans and the elves.
Lace, I'm so sorry.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture. But I think that's part of what Solus regrets. He didn't see the danger.
Except he did. He was worried. You said it yourself.
He did it for Mythal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented if he just told her no.
Then he's got a war on his conscience. Plus, whatever we find next.
Yep, this is the one. Oh.
Have you created what we need?
With this, the proper ritual will sunder every Titan from its spirit. But you must know those severed dreams will certainly be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger. It is awful what we're doing.
And the only way to end this war.
Solus made the weapon that killed the Titans. No, not killed. He cut away their dreams and left them broken and mindless. He passed me in the halls of Skyhold for a year. He made polite conversation, and he knew. He knew what he did.
Lace, what my people did to yours, that's unforgivable.
You don't need to apologize.
Well, someone should.
Our leaders attacked the Titans for their lyrium. Then, when the war turned against the elves, our leaders did this.
And when the war was over, they enslaved your ancestors. No. Solus, Mythal, and Elgar'nan are the ones who need to apologize.
To do such a thing. No wonder regret eats away at Solus.
No, it's worse than that. That isn't what Solus regrets. Those severed dreams will be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger.
Mierda.
You can't. That's not possible.
When a warden hears the calling, it's like a song in their mind. Sound familiar to you, Lace?
The song of lyrium. Of the Titans.
We think of the Blight as this monstrous force with no mercy, no compassion. Evil incarnate. Instead, it's a caged animal. Mistreated and imprisoned for centuries. Until all it knows is fear.
If the Blight is the Titan's dreams, can we, I don't know, heal it? Bring it back from all that anger?
I'm afraid I have no idea. In theory, it would be possible to restore dreams to the Titans.
You can't set it free before it's healed. You'd have blighted Titans laying waste to the entire world.
The Titans are a problem for later. We have Elgar'nan and Gillenane to deal with now.
And then I want Solus to look me in the eye and answer for what he did.
Each of these memories has been a deeper regret, and almost all of them involve Mythal.
Only one mural left to uncover by my count. If we find it, we'll see what's worse than this.
On to the last mural. What is his worst regret out of all of them?
I knew that you would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god. The strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanuris will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the prison is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the Elven people? They deserve it.
The Elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
I must fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
As am I, old friend.
Solus killed Mythal? After all that? Is this another memory from a different time?
No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition. We knew Solus woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always.
So we've got all the Dreadwolf's deep, dark secrets. Anything we can use?
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Agreed. But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mithal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
He's a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect minds, all the things spirits do.
He created the Veil. His very nature is tied to it. That will be a source of strength, but also a potential weakness.
Mythal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elgernon is gonna make him angry. Sloppy.
Solus thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
Solus has caused a lot of damage, but he's not like Elganon, trying to wreck the world to rule it. He's trying to repair the damage he caused, and he knows he made mistakes. There might be hope for him.
You don't think he'll turn on us?
No, he's totally gonna turn on us. I mean, after that.
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller. Almost to its end.
Almost? How can there be more?
When the mighty fall, their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted. Speak with your visitor. She awaits you in the crossroads.
Yay! So organized. I love it. Alright, time to go talk to Morrigan / Mythal. So a little side note about Solus. After all the information we just learned of his backstory through the murals, in the game before this, there was the Veilguard, which is the big giant pond of memories of the ancient elves. And for my character, I usually made her go in and learn all the secrets of the ancient elves. But he got pissed off at my character because then she was unknowingly in the service of an ancient god. So she is connected to the service of Mythal, so she would do Mythal's bidding without her even knowing it. That is what I think happened with Solus. He was under the thrall of Mythal in her service. So all of the stuff that he did that he feels regret for was only because he couldn't say no to Mythal because of being under her thrall. Which is why he got so angry at the Inquisitor in the last game when I would go and drink from the Veilguard. There she is.
Well met, Rook.
How did you get here?
I did tell you I had my ways through Illuvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor, did I not?
The Illuvians in general, yes, but not the Dreadwolf's crossroads.
I would think you have more pressing questions at the moment. Questions about Solus and Mythal?
Mythal?
The two gods have always been linked, have they not? First, when Mythal bade her companion spirit to abandon the Fade and take on mortal form. Then, when Solus spilled Mythal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Wait. How do you know exactly what we saw of Solus's past?
Think upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dreadwolf's memories. When Mythal stood against the gods' manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need. How?
The elven gods had access to magic beyond anything we can imagine.
To be sure, but it matters less what they possessed than what they were. You recall that the first elves were spirits, do you not? Mythal was a spirit turned elven. And when her body was struck down, to spirit she returned, her essence sheltered in a willing mortal vessel. Over the centuries, she journeyed from host to host, slowly amassing her former power anew. Until once again she was struck down, on this occasion by Solus. He absorbed her power, but not her memories.
Then where did they... Wait. You?
As you say.
So, you're the next host of Mythal?
Believe it or not, as you choose.
What? That was like how Elganon and Gillenane can talk in your head, but...
'Twas Mythal you heard, her echoes. Yet I am not the goddess returned.
What are you, then?
I once feared Mythal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remained free-willed and mortal. What I now possess is but a spark of Mythal, shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning. As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions.
You would have met Solus in the Inquisition, right?
I did indeed. 'Twas before I possessed Mythal's memories. At the time, I thought Solus a scowling elven apostate whose sole passion was finding arguments. He heard me, in all my ignorance, expound on the histories of the elven people, explaining legends he had witnessed himself.
Bet he loved that.
'Tis not a memory that brings me pride.
Do you have information we can use against Gillenane or Elganon? Or Solus?
The last time Mythal faced Elganon and Gillenane, she was struck down by the very dagger you now carry.
What about Solus?
You may recall he murdered Mythal's former host to claim her godly might as his own. I hoard no untapped magical secrets, Rook. What I do possess, I share freely with you and the Veil Jumpers.
All right.
The last host that Solus killed was actually Morrigan's mother. She has been Mythal for quite a few games. Until the end of the last one.
So, there's the soul of an elven god inside you. How does that even happen?
Mythal's last host was my mother, Flemeth.
Oh.
When I learned she intended me to become the next receptacle of an ancient god's soul, I feared naught would be left of my own. It inevitably came to pass on a deep night. I was awakened by the presence of a blaze of magic in the shape of a woman who both was and was not my mother.
This isn't the strangest thing I've heard, but it's close.
'Tis difficult to describe, even now. Mythal's memories were both gift and burden, this blazing woman told me, but I must accept them of my own accord. The decision was paralyzing. What would it mean to become such a host? What would be lost if I refused? In the end, 'twas something in my mother's voice which guided me.
What was that?
Regret. Not the regret of a god, but of a mother who knew she would never see me again. And so, my mind remains my own. What I gained was knowledge, both Mythal's and of those who bore her.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. Super duper whoop-de-doo fun. Elven fun.
How can you carry Mythal's soul if you're not an elf?
Her spark has sheltered within both elves and humans who were sympathetic to her in thought and circumstance. Mythal's last host was a woman wronged, trapped by those sworn to love her. We may readily imagine their kinship.
The one elven god who's actually trying to protect us instead of trying to destroy the world, and you're not even an elf?
I swear to you, I did not ask for this inheritance, but to refuse would have been to lose Mythal for all time.
It's just... the more truth I learn about our gods, the worse it all becomes.
Yeah, I know I got a little bit racist there because it's like, you have a god in you. But it's just frustrating. So frustrating.
You didn't come out here just to tell me you're Mythal.
I am not Mythal in her entirety, but yes. The Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice. And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows. Tell me then, what do you make of Solus?
Every decision he made, Solus thought he could save people. Stop things from getting worse. Now his only way forward is a plan so terrible his last friends had to stop it.
An unfortunate belief that all paths are closed but those one has already taken.
There might have been a better choice.
'Tis not malice which made Solus your opponent, but conviction, a belief that only he may halt what he set in motion. Yet Solus was once beloved of Mythal. 'Tis his very loyalty and love for his people that led to the tragedy we now face. You may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
Maybe there's a way we all get what we want.
Do you truly believe such a thing?
Well, maybe at least what we deserve.
If you would shape the outcome of your battle, I've one last secret to share. When Mythal was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger, the dagger you now carry. Solus recovered it from Elganon, and from it extracted a fragment of Mythal that had lain hidden within its depths. This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads. I can open the way for you. Find her, survive the encounter, and the essence you obtain will aid you in times to come.
I'll survive. What do I need to know?
You know Solus, and have seen Elganon, and memories of Mythal. They are creatures of emotion, as all spirits are. The fragment of Mythal that resides in me lived among mortals for thousands of years. She has grown wiser and more patient. This younger sister has not. She is the essence of Mythal as a god. She is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment of the goddess, the battle will test you sorely.
If she's just going to attack us, why tell us about her at all? We have enough enemies already.
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give you options against Elganon and Gillenane, or against the Dreadwolf himself, should he prove as cunning and treacherous as ever.
Yep, let's just move on.
Thank you for the information, Morrigan.
There is one more thing, if I may. Something whispered not by myself, but Mythal. The elves have learned many of the glories and horrors of ancient Elvenon. Yet your people live in this world now as the old elves never could. Know it as they could not. There is your strength. 'Tis why you shall surpass what came before one day.
Did Mythal see this? Is it a prediction?
A hope from a mother to her distant children, no less beloved than any before them.
Alright, time to go get the essence of Mythal so that I can get the true ending at the end of this game.
A god's fragment, sharper than the whole, prevail, or be sundered completely.
We're getting close to where Morrigan said that other fragment of Mythal was.
Okay.
That has to be her.
Will this be a conversation with words or knives?
Guess we'll find out.
We're gonna do it with words.
You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions. I never again expected to see my children in the Dreadwolf's crossroads. And you know who I am.
Mythal.
The part of me that survived betrayal by the rest of the Evanuris, if this can be called surviving. Solas. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down, but what is left of me can only survive here. I cannot return to the world, and even the true Fade is denied me. All I can do is watch. Have you come to seek the blessing of your god? Or did you come to ask your god to sacrifice herself to help you defeat the monsters Elganon and Gillenane have become?
I came here to ask for your help. The gods have endangered the world, and...
You dare explain to me what they are doing? You are 1,000 years from knowing the proper words.
We saw Solas's memories, his regrets.
You saw the recollection he cultivated like a tree, twisting to catch the sun. You wish for my help? Convince me. Make your case, and I will yield my essence willingly to help you against Elganon and Gillenane. Fail, and I shall kill you for wasting my time, or you will kill me and obtain my essence in doing so. A harder-edged, simpler version. It has been centuries since a petitioner stood before me, so why should I help you?
If I don't stop the gods, the whole world will be corrupted by the Blight.
That is why you must succeed, so tell me why I must help you.
We know the truth about the Blight. We know it came from the imprisoned dreams of the Titans after you and Solas defeated them.
And?
Stopping the Blight mattered enough for you to talk with Solas, even after he rebelled against you. It mattered enough for you to stand against the other gods.
And I was struck down for doing so, betrayed by those I had ruled beside for centuries.
You made the difficult choice to protect your home, because it was the right thing to do. Help me do the same.
Not bad, but not enough. Let us speak of something else.
You can't want Elganon and Gillenane to rule the world. Not after what they did to you.
I ruled alongside them for centuries. I bear them no love now, and they were ever flawed, as all rulers are. Yet they were better than the others who threatened your ancestors. Monsters like the Titans, or selfish fools like Anaris. Set the Blight aside, and tell me why I should help you topple your own gods.
What they did to you was wrong.
And you care so deeply for the injustice done to me thousands of years ago.
You deserve justice. And they deserve to be punished for misusing their power and killing you when you tried to check them.
If you wish to prove your worth, you must do better than that.
Solas is helping me.
Solus is using you. Besides, why should I esteem the Dreadwolf's approbation? He rebelled against me.
But the two of you stayed close.
Until he killed the tattered fragment of me who hid inside the human swamp witch and wept. He keeps me here, yet has not visited since waking from his slumber. Tell me this. What should I have done when Solus turned against me after all we had been to one another?
Maybe you should have listened when he warned you about staying on as rulers after the war.
Are you saying I was wrong?
You asked me what you should have done. I can't prove my worth by lying to you. Solus didn't want to manifest a physical body or destroy the Titans. He did things he hated because he cared about you. Supporting you and Elganon becoming rulers was the one line he wouldn't cross. If someone who followed you everywhere refused to follow you there, what does that say?
Your arguments are compelling. I find you worthy, Rook. I have spent thousands of years watching. I shall miss that. But if what I am can protect the innocent and smite the guilty, this is what remains of me. I give it to you freely. Use it to protect this world with kindness when possible and cunning when necessary.
I will. Thank you. The essence of the Protector. Like a piece of the sun. I've never felt something so alive.
I don't want to ruin the moment, but what do we do with it?
God knows her moment. At least her essence does. When the time comes, we'll be ready.
Yay!
We did it. We got Mythal's essence.
She was willing to talk after all.
Not sure what we do with it just yet, but if Morrigan's telling the truth, it'll come in handy at some point.
And on that note, I'm going to save it, and I am going to take a break. Yay! I'm gonna take a short break. I'm kind of hungry, so I kind of want to make food. So I'm gonna exit the menu. Just to let the game not, you know, stress out the computer anymore. Alright, on that note, I will be right back. Yay, break time! I'm gonna have pretzel and nacho cheese for my snack. I'm gonna dunk the soft pretzel in the nacho cheese. Oh, man. So, I shall be back. Okay, I'm back. Gonna restart the game because I just shut it down so that way, hopefully, shutting it down and then bringing it back will help it from lagging a little bit more than it usually does after a break. So, yeah. I love nachos. And that sounds delicious. I mean, Doritos, taco meat, shredded cheese, salsa, and queso. Noms. Can't go wrong with that. Also sounds like it would require a nap afterwards. So, yeah. Good times, good times. This is what I do before the stream every single time. I'm just watching it verifying the shaders. Which it has a lot of. Also, I turned the music off in the game because when I recorded some scenes, I wanted to just have the voices louder. Was actually thinking about turning the sound effects off, so it's literally just the voices, but I only turned that down. Oh man. Alright. We'll go to the gaming overlay. Go back to the game. And continue. So we found out all about Solus. His regrets. Have the essence of Mythal. Oh, I think I forgot my drink. Hold on. Oof. Oh, yeah, definitely take a nap after it. Too much noise can be a bit much. Yeah. I turned down, actually, I'll show you the settings on this for my audio. So, no music, 15% for the sound effects. I actually might turn down the ambient volume too, to like half. And the menu volume to... That's better. Alright. So, yeah. True, I normally take a nap after I eat it. Of course. Food nap time, the best time of all. Your stomach is sated with the foods, and then you can just sleep. I gotta get up there. I need that chest. Probably gonna have to hop down here anyway. Whee! Alright, let's see if there's any more. So, if I wouldn't have talked her down and for the petition, I would have had to fight her as a dragon. And I think it was like a level 50 dragon, from what I read up on. So, talking her down was the best option. And you only get one shot at it. Because if you have to fight her, then you don't get the essence. I don't think. And I need that for the ending, the true ending. Alright, let's go get the chest. And it's definitely running a lot smoother. Thargan! Yes, well, I have a blighted dragon I have to get through eventually, too. Ooh. Plus 20% damage versus enemies with low health. Defeating an enemy grants 5% ultimate. Yeah, I'll put that on. Whee! Okay. Back we go. Alright, what do we got? Siege of Weisthaupt. Okay, we're gonna do the Grey Wardens thing. First, I'm gonna change my group. I need Davrin with Asan and Lucanus, because with this run, I'm trying to romance Lucanus. Okay. Oh, there he is.
Ancient power twice recalled from darkness.
Okay. So now I gotta go to Weishaupt. Oof. Oh, I gotta go to the lighthouse first. So that was a waste of time. And after I finish the stream today, I gotta go grocery shopping. I already have dinner going. I have 2 chicken thighs cooking in
This monster,
turkey
the
gravy
Gloom Howler.
in the slow
Have you
cooker.
ever seen its like?
Never. No warden I've talked to has either. It's definitely blighted, but not darkspawn. Smart. Something special. Normally I'd relish a hunt like this, but now...
You'll find Asan's siblings. I'm certain.
So am I.
That is my goal. My goal is to find Asan's siblings. Yeah, do I have any of this stuff? Maybe. Yeah, why not? I'll put the dwarf one up. Alright. Time to meditate. Actually. Yeah. It will be when it's done. I am going to paste that image first and save it. Yeah, when it's done it should be, because it's cooked in the turkey gravy all day when it's done. And the meat just falls apart. So... I'm gonna save this one. Boop, boop, boop. Mural. For some reason, the screenshot button doesn't work with EA Origins right now. So I have to print the screen when I see an image that I like, and then I have to paste it and then crop it and then save it in order to make my thumbnails for the backgrounds. Oh, I want some. Yes. Yes, I will send you a picture later of it when it's done. I like cooking. I like cooking a lot.
How fares your battle?
The gods are moving against Weishaupt and the Grey Wardens. We've heard rumors the Darkspawn are being led by an archdemon.
And you have questions?
I need to know how archdemons relate to the gods. Are they just like the blighted dragons, or are they something else? I also need to know how to deal with the gods if they show up at Weishaupt.
I propose a bargain. I will answer your question if you answer mine.
What?
How are the Grey Wardens? Do they understand the truth of the danger yet?
No. The First Warden still refuses to listen.
As I feared.
I tried diplomacy. I tried being firm. Nothing worked.
When I asked why you should be trusted to lead the fight, you said that nobody else was doing it. That sufficed for me, but you will need more to convince the Grey Wardens. They see themselves as destined to lead this battle. You cannot defeat Elganan and Gillenane without the Wardens. What will you do to bring them to your side?
I made brownies the other day for Tom. Ooh, I love brownies. I still have a box of chocolate cake that I need to make. I was gonna do chocolate cake with a cream cheese icing.
I don't have to convince all of them. I just have to convince the First Warden.
Or remove him.
Enjoyable as that is to imagine, I doubt the rest of the Wardens would approve.
Did you know the Evanurus once numbered many more than those whose names survive in the Elven Pantheon? One warlord was particularly cruel. I sought to free his slaves, but so fearsome was his reputation that none would join me.
What did you do?
I made people laugh at him.
How did that help?
For 12 years. Every sound near him, from whispered pleas to shouted oaths to crackling fire, all became mocking laughter. His mind broke under the ridicule, and when he fell, his slaves rose up and joined me.
I doubt laughter is going to work on the First Warden.
If not that, then what?
Whatever it takes.
Easily said, but it will have to be enough for now. You have answered my question, and I owe you an answer in return.
Yes. The old gods of Tevinter, the archdemons.
There never were Tevinter gods. The archdemons, as you call them, were always merely the weapons of the Evanurus.
All right. Let's hope we can find the gods before they find their weapons.
Unfortunately, the Dragon Thrall's life force is bound to the Evanurus as both power and protection. You will not be able to kill or likely even harm one of the Evanurus until their Dragon Thrall is slain.
It says a lot about these talks that kill an archdemon is the easy part.
It will not be easy. But you are this world's only hope. I would not suggest this path if I did not believe you could succeed.
Oh, the god of lies believes in me.
Even with their dragons dead, the Evanurus are powerful and well protected. You will need to use my dagger, the one you recovered. It can pierce their enchantments and strike them down.
All right. Kill the archdemons, then use the dagger to take down the gods.
Even a single opportunity to strike the Evanurus down will be rare, fleeting, and costly. You will not have another chance to catch them unawares. When you strike, you must be fully prepared.
Off to Weishaupt. Oh, man. There it is. There is Weishaupt.
Everyone suit up. All hands for this one.
Still can't believe it. They're attacking Weishaupt? The Warden's unprepared for that.
The gods are going straight for the throne. Unless we cut theirs first.
Just get me close enough.
Whatever you do, make them pay.
I always collect.
Who gets to tell the First Warden we're dropping in?
I was hoping to skip that part.
They got an alluvian in storage down in the vault. It was a gift from the Dalish.
Ours should go right to it. Probably. I think.
Let's get to it then. We sneak into Weishaupt, nice and quiet. No one sees us. We look around for Antoine and Evka.
Was there a plan after that?
Take out a god. End this today.
This isn't the vault.
Oh, crap. They moved the alluvian.
It didn't break.
Then here.
Sorry. Catch it when you can.
Darkspawn outside.
Darkspawn? In Weishaupt?
Just outside the door.
Stay out of sight.
Mila.
Sit tight, Mila. We'll be back.
The Maker curse you!
Clear him out!
Don't let them near the girl!
They're faster than us.
They've got the gods at their back.
That's all of them, for now.
At least it wasn't ogres.
You know your Darkspawn.
My dad's a blacksmith for the Wardens. Who are you?
Rook, we're here to help. Do you know Antoine and Evka?
Probably in the war room. I can show you. Oh no! The door's blocked!
Is there another way?
A secret passage! Come on!
Oh, damn.
That's Commander Janos, one of our best.
He took them down with him. When did the Darkspawn attack, Mila?
Just a while ago. They started climbing the walls.
You should stay here.
I can't. I need to find my dad.
There's worse than Darkspawn on the way.
And walls won't hold it back.
Grey Wardens, I wield the power of the Blight. Today, you face the finest child of the gods.
A dragon! Gillenane brought a bloody dragon.
Worse, that's an archdemon.
We have to get inside!
The room isn't far.
Stick close, Mila.
Davrin!
Wardens, we can sense an archdemon.
How you doing, Mila?
Better than you.
She's a cloud. How do I kill a cloud with a dagger?
One thing at a time. For now, let's not die out here.
Look at all those Darkspawn. Will Weishaupt hold?
It's never fallen before, and it won't today.
Push them back! Where's Commander Janos? Ah! Reinforce the battlements!
Witness my most perfect creation. Powerful, quick, and I have returned much of her cunning. My creation's power is greater than any weapon you possess.
Good luck.
Archdemons attacking the north wall!
Signal of retreat! Fall back to the trap!
Can't see the signal fires through the smoke!
Try the horns!
The Archdemon's too loud!
No one's retreating!
There's no choice, sir. We're under siege. We have to fall back to the dragon trap.
Forget the trap.
Send word to Commander Janos. Rally outside the wall.
Janos is dead.
Rook, what are you doing here?
I'm here because you didn't listen. Now it's too late.
For you it is.
Better than what Janos got? What about all the other wardens?
Arrest them.
No, you need to listen to them. We are under attack by a god.
Do you hear yourself? There's no such thing. Stop finding excuses to be a coward. We'll stop the enemy outside the walls.
The enemy is outside the window.
Grey Wardens don't hide in our castle. I won't ask good soldiers to turn tail and run. We're an army of steel, holding back the Blight. Order every blade out of Weishaupt.
We'll all die, sir.
That's an order, Warden.
His ear is bleeding. Both of them.
Can't say I didn't try.
No! Listen to Rook. That's an order. Okay, Rook. I assume you have a plan.
This dragon trap. Tell me about it.
It was built 900 years ago to stop an archdemon, but...
Get down! Where's the trap?
Other side of the fortress, but it's never been used.
It only has to work once. Let's go!
I got the
All
punch
right.
the first ward.
This is about to get a
Yay.
lot worse. You ready?
Have to be. It's us or nobody.
No!
Damn it!
Outnumbered, trapped. You will not hold. Your fortress offers no protection. There is nowhere to hide.
The south gate's been overrun!
We have to get through here. It's the only way.
Wardens, hang on!
We're surrounded! Signal for reinforcements! There are none!
I got the wardens.
Die, the lot of you!
Just lagging like crazy now.
What does the horn mean?
Calling reinforcements to the east battlements.
Where are we?
The east battlements.
We are the reinforcements.
We cannot take out this many darkspawn ourselves, Rook.
Not trying to. Just need to trap that archdemon. Push ahead. We have to keep moving.
Just a little bit, yeah. It's a war, so it's like really taxing on the computer.
Keep moving.
Oh, I gotta break the other one first. Oh my god, all the lag. Oh, there it is. It's just so laggy. Oh, the chest. Huh. So good. I come to listen to you anyway. Aw.
Time to improvise.
So sweet.
Maybe that ballista can help.
If it wasn't under a pile of blight, maybe.
Ugh, just had it aimed. There we go. Ugh, God, Blade is just the worst. Especially with the slappy noises, like the wet slappy noises.
Why not shoot the dragon?
It's not a dragon. And it takes more than...
There! We can get through!
So can the darkspawn.
You fight what you call the blight. Pointless. It was always ours.
That's not good, is it?
The outer defenses have been breached. Evka must be ordering a retreat.
Hmm.
We're getting close. We'll cut across the wall.
Gross, yeah.
This is the wall. It's gone.
There's another way to the trap. Through the library. Takes longer, but it'll get us there.
The worst
Let's
is,
do it.
I play it with headphones when I even am playing it by myself.
Hoping he won't. I decked him pretty hard.
So,
bigger
oh
problems
my
on
God,
his hands than us.
shut up about the first warden. I clocked him, so he's asleep now. But I play this with headphones on even when I'm, you know, not on stream, because I like to hear what's going on. And I've had to break up so much blight and hear that wet slapping noise so much that I'm just like, oh, sound effects off. Just because it annoys the crap out of me after a while. But then you can't hear your sword, so then I'm like, can't win either
There,
way.
across the way. That's the library. We'll go down through the barracks to get there.
Better than being exposed on the walls.
Speaking of which...
Oh.
Darkspawn!
Yeah, I know. Maybe we should get back on the wall.
This is the only way.
Do you hear that?
It's coming from the gate.
Sounds like 10,000 darkspawn knocking on the door.
Hearing stuff is good, but not some things. Yeah.
Destroy that blight, or there'll be no end to these darkspawn.
There it is. Ugh.
Rook! Up here!
Emmerich!
Emmerich! We're trying to find a way out of this!
The torch will lead the way! Be mindful of the darkspawn!
Wardens are rallying at a bell tower. You can get out there.
See you soon!
I still can't believe there's Darkspawn inside Weishaupt. Right here's where I took my vows to fight them. Range incoming!
Is there an end to all of this?
Only if you kill Gillenane.
Right. I'll get on that then.
He's the one I'm romancing in this run. I was gonna romance him my first run, but then I saw Emmerich and was like, nope, that's the one. That's my guy.
Watch it! Got another one coming through the wall!
He's a big one!
That did it.
The bell's still ringing. Let's get there.
There, the bell tower ahead. We can get out of this mess.
There goes the dragon. He just took out the bell tower.
No!
Hang in there. We'll find another way.
What's the plan now?
I don't know, but we don't quit. There's a way out of this mess somewhere.
Library's not far. It'll put us right next to the dragon trap. There's still a chance.
Rook, keep moving. The others run ahead. Fingers crossed for another way out.
Library's not far.
Oh boy.
We can do this.
Yeah, well, let's find out.
Cold skins, sinking hope. Your blood knows you'll die here. Your tactics are primitive, old patterns, desperate thoughts. None will save you.
That was the last one.
Rock! Tash! Hurry! Open the gate! Gonna be a mess! Just do it!
Get ready.
Go on! Tear down Weishaupt!
Evka!
But if I'm still standing, you've got to fight. Now die!
Evka!
She can handle it. We have to get out of here.
They keep adding more horns, and it keeps getting worse.
Means we make our last stand. The library's down that way.
Not anymore. Back! Back!
Go back! Go back!
There is no back!
Hey, up here!
We're
Hello.
Hurry!
She saved our lives.
Mila, you're a lifesaver.
Darkspawn almost had you for lunch.
Well, let's not hang around for dinner. Come on.
Did you find your father yet, Mila?
No!
We'll find him.
I just don't want him to
We're
be
here.
afraid.
Quick! Inside the library!
We've got more Darkspawn!
Cut him down! We can't get stuck out here.
Airlocks coming our way!
Let him try. I'm good at killing those.
Okay, let's start to get ready for bed. We'll be listening until that's done. Then sleep
Watch out.
time. Okay, you sleep well, Lily. Thanks for joining, and enjoy listening to it until your eyelids get heavy.
The ghouls are back!
Persistent bastards!
They're trying to get inside.
Not before we do. Stop them!
door's locked!
Always an
We're
amazing
trapped!
time with your
Can we make our
streams.
last stand if we
Aw.
have to?
I love hanging out together. It's nice, even if it's, you know, vicariously through the internet.
Get your asses in here!
We're coming! We're coming!
All of the ghouls.
You're alive. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
If this door doesn't hold, all bets are off.
What about the dragon trap?
The trap will work.
True, it'd definitely be better in person. I agree.
Take it from a blacksmith. You set it off,
We'd
and
hang
get out
out,
of the
and
way.
you could watch me, and we could do comments back and
Mila.
forth about the game.
I told you not to get lost.
Hope she wasn't too much trouble.
But still, all the fun. Agreed.
The right kind of trouble. She saved our butts.
Anytime.
The real problem is getting that dragon to land.
Lucanis, the dagger. I guarantee this'll get Gillinean's attention.
And then?
She sends the archdemon after me. We trap it, Davrin kills it, and Lucanis, you take your shot.
Just like that.
It could work.
More likely you'll die trying.
As
If I
much
don't
comments
try,
as
a
I
lot
can
more
make.
people will die.
I don't know how.
Today, then
I don't know much
tomorrow.
about games. Aw.
It won't end.
Right.
That's why you have me.
Then let's do this. While the warden still
Pass out,
listen
I
to me.
think, Also,
Evka.
I'm gonna pause this. I'm also gonna pass out, I think. Also, since there's food talk, I'll send a pic on Discord of the meal prep leftovers thing I made us last week. Awesome. I look forward to seeing it. True, you are very helpful when it comes to games. Yes, yes. When it's a game I like, I get fully immersed into the lore, and I love stories. So obviously, I play them on storyteller modes. So you two enjoy your rest. I probably won't be playing much more. I'm gonna finish Weishaupt first, and then see if there's another main quest. If there is a big main quest, then I have to do it. But if not, then I'm gonna stop the stream then, and then just upload the VOD. A good thing to do. Yes, yes. When you're invested, you want to see how the story goes, which is kind of the reason why Varric was one of my favorite characters from this whole series. Is he is the story spinner, so he elaborates on some dramatic effects, but mostly it's like a grain of truth throughout his whole stories. The whole entire second game was told by Varric. So, like, in between each time you would finish a quest, it would be the story told by Varric, just like they are doing in this one. So, yeah, I love Varric. I love stories, and I love this game.
You're alive.
The Blight and I had a little disagreement. I'll rally the others. Someone decked the first warden and left me in charge.
I was practicing for an archdemon. Let's get to it.
I know a way to the trap.
I love stories. Yes, I do too. I do too. I have plenty of them. Oh, man. Oh, there's the joining cup. Yep, joining chalice. Let's just get on with this. Come on, let's go trap a dragon. I think this is the last main big thing until, like,
Mierda.
on.
What is this?
Gillinean.
She's infecting everything.
Let's just find our way through this mess.
Should be a door on the other side. That'll put us near the trap.
Straight through the Blight.
Jeebus. Shutting down computer, but I'll be listening while we get ready for bed. Aw. Enjoy your rest, Tom. Enjoy your rest, Flash. Sleep sweetly. And pleasant dreams. Thank you, I'll try. That's all we can do is try.
This trap. I thought only a Grey Warden could kill an archdemon.
It's true. And die doing it.
What?
It's complicated. But every warden is prepared for the sacrifice. I'm ready.
To die?
Who knows? Maybe they'll hang my portrait in here someday.
It's not over yet.
Will be soon enough.
Davrin, we've had our differences.
Some days
but you
are harder
have my
than others.
utmost respect
Agreed.
for making this sacrifice.
And I know you'll finish the job and kill Gillenane.
Easier said than done. I'm good. But even I cannot kill a cloud face with a knife.
Don't worry. We'll think of something.
So much blight to destroy.
That should do it. Let's get out there. There's the way out.
Let's see how playable this is on stream.
There! That griffin statue. I'll get Gillenane's attention.
We'll cut you apart.
Behold, an archdemon's wrath!
There it is, the dragon trap.
And now, I die.
At least I've come to terms with it.
Hey, Gillenane! Come down here and fight!
The Dreadful's knife! Retrieve it!
Me too.
Oh, crap.
There's the archdemon.
Come on, come on.
Puppy. Here comes the trap. Puppy, puppy. That perked your ears up, didn't it? Got the dragon.
Davrin.
Give Asan a hug for me.
Stand down, Warden. My war. My glory.
Go right ahead. Because we know when you kill the archdemon, it's gonna kill you.
It's all yours.
At least you've got some honor in the end.
No, it's spite. That's what it is. Don't like you. Even though I know you're voiced by Nicholas Bolton. You were a dick the whole time.
As supreme authority of Whitehaupt, I hereby declare this blight at an end!
There she is.
Racing heart, ragged breath, a waste of useful blood! Lassa, Hedlin, Galara! Venatra,
Aw,
Melas!
puppy, no nom. Well, she just turned it into that. Puppy is now a sea creature.
What is that?
The real archdemon.
What was the other one?
We have to kill it. Gillinade's invulnerable until we do.
It already died. It just got back up. Witness a warden's blood to birth your own destruction! I think too much. Return! What now?
We spooked Gillinane. Maybe she wants to talk.
Nope. She's going to transform it. It's basically a Hydra now.
Ilas Valan! Malasan Inalasa!
I think we're where...
My creation has many shapes. Take the mortals, make their flesh your own. She didn't want to talk, Rook.
That's right.
Yay, Hydra.
I think it's time you left.
Wounded, but I think too much. Return!
Now it's gonna get its third head like a true Hydra.
Ilason Fenathon.
And like most video game fights, it's 3 rounds, so... Now we're at the hardest.
Grow full-blooded, tear the mortals asunder! Return to me! Consume their flesh! Shatter their bones!
11 heads? Yeah, I know. It's the 3-headed one. I forget which one that is. Like a baby Hydra. No wait, 12. Must be multiples of 3. Yeah. It's a baby Hydra. It's only got 3 heads.
That the best you got, Lucanus?
Trying to keep him motivated.
Not bad, Rook. For a crow.
Oh, stop it. Cerberus, yeah, I know. Cerberus is the 3-headed dog, though. I mean, still puppy. This is more sea creature, though.
You will die here!
Lucanus, you ready to do your thing?
Just give me an opening.
Yes, puppy. A true puppy with 3 heads.
Davrin! Kill it! Now, Lucanus! Finish her!
There's the boyfriend for this run. Best reaction
Let's
ever.
go!
She's just so
Give
angry.
me another shot.
Too late! Back to the Alluvian! Is it working?
I hope so.
Best odds all day.
Well, Weishaupt is now covered in blight. Yeah. Lucanus is going to be really upset because he didn't kill her. Like, he's never broken a contract. Gonna be kicking himself for that one.
Evka sent word. Last of the civilians made it to Lavendel. Janos and his people held the line long enough for them to escape Weishaupt. And the Wardens are in Lavendel too.
What's left of them, you mean? Over 1,000. That's how many fellow Wardens I had. And now, one god, one archdemon. That's all it took to nearly wipe out our entire order.
I promise you, Davrin, we'll make Gillenane pay. For every warden she killed, every child left alone, there will be a reckoning.
How? We all saw what she did. That's beyond our...
We killed her archdemon, though. That's something, isn't it?
That's an incredibly rare accomplishment.
Yeah, after it turned into a snake monster with too many heads. Are all blighted dragons gonna do that? I don't know how to fight that.
Well, at least we've made Gillenane mortal.
Mortal or immortal, doesn't matter if we can't get close enough. We had our shot at her, and we missed.
Say what you mean, Davrin. I missed.
Nobody blames you for that, Lucanus.
Yeah? Maybe I do. This crow has a demon inside him, right?
Now, that's not...
How do we know we can trust him? Maybe the demon pulled his punches.
Okay, hold on. Now we're getting...
And you, Warden? What about the blight that runs through your veins? The same blight that chokes my city. The same blight that Gillenane commands so effortlessly.
Just a moment, please.
Enough. We're on the same side here, and for the same reasons. We all saw the terror these gods will bring, and chose to stand against it. This team needs to depend on each other, to unite against impossible odds. That's the only hope we've got.
We're all in agreement on that point, Rook. But the question remains, how? We barely survived against one of the gods.
I nearly had her.
Nearly. But spite is a creature of raw emotion. Your turmoil over what befell Treviso feeds him. Both of you vying for control. It's no wonder you missed such a rare opportunity.
I think we've all been distracted.
I've been preoccupied myself, after discovering that Hand of Glory.
And I can't stop worrying about my new magic and what it means.
Or what the Venatori are up to in Docktown.
Until those problems are resolved, we will not be prepared to face the gods. A moment of inattention, a single lapse, could prove fatal, and the gods will allow no second chances.
He's right, Rook.
We can't afford to stumble. The gods will jump on that in a heartbeat. We must be ready for them. That said, we need to find them first. Harding, can you send word to Evka? See if she has any rested scouts.
Scouts? Why?
The Darkspawn that attacked Weishaupt had to come from somewhere. I bet they'll be headed back there. Following them should at least put us on the gods' trail.
Got it.
As for the rest of...
Look, nothing against Emmerich. He's right about needing focus. But what happened at Weishaupt? That was more than a distraction.
So is what happened to Treviso. What the Blight has done to the city, to its people. These are more than distractions, Rook.
Either way, we all need to step back, clear our heads.
This is setting me up to do just side missions.
So, how do you think that went?
It's not easy to tell with them, to be honest. They can be difficult to read. Some more than others, of course.
I've hung around with a few of those types before, both in Kirkwall and Skyhold. Solus being the most prominent example.
Emmerich right, though. Everyone on this team has some kind of unfinished business hanging over their heads.
That's the danger in recruiting competent people. They bring more interesting and complicated problems along with them. So go help Rook. Support them. Solve those problems. And maybe start with Davrin and Lucanus. With Treviso and Weishaupt. They've got more in common than they did before.
And the gods?
You've asked the Wardens to track them through the Darkspawn. That'll take time.
I should use that time to check in with the team. And then, I should go talk with Solus.
Better you than me. He'll want to know all about Gillenane, the Archdemon, and why you only stopped one of them. You know, all this talking wears me out. I'm going to take a nap. See you later, kid. Good luck.
Oh. Like I'm trying not to ruin the story. I keep holding my tongue because I know something that... I know something, but I can't give it up because it's a spoiler. Oh, I changed the statue that's in the courtyard. It's from my romancing of Emmerich originally. I unlocked it by romancing him the first time I played through it and beat the game. Ah, Heroes of the Veil. Yeah, this is like the longest part of the game. I'm going to talk to Solus first. It's not a puppy. Yeah, it's not a puppy. But it is 2 skeletons. And I like skeletons. We'll go talk to puppy. Go talk to person who can turn into puppy, probably. I mean, he is called the Dread Wolf. Let's have him yell at me now.
The fall of Weishaupt reverberated across the Fade, as did the fall of an archdemon.
But unless I am mistaken, both Elganon and Gillenane yet stand.
We took down Gillenane's archdemon, but we weren't able to kill her.
And how are you doing?
I watched a lot of Wardens die while Gillenane didn't. How do you think I'm doing?
You saw Treviso blighted. What makes Weishaupt harder to bear?
Treviso got blighted because I was busy driving off the blighted dragon in Minrathous. I couldn't be in 2 places at once. But at Weishaupt, we got there in time. The archdemon was down. I had a dragon hunter, a mage-killing assassin, and the Grey Wardens. And even then, we couldn't kill Gillenane.
Rook, I led a rebellion against Elganon for 100 of your lifetimes. I have been where you now stand. Do you know how many times I had to order my rebels to retreat when we were outmatched in raw power? You rendered Gillenane mortal and escaped with your lives. The sting of wishing you had done more will push you to improve. But Weishaupt was a victory, and your team will see your passion, even if you must conceal the extent of your own pain. How are your companions?
I think he's projecting on that one. Definitely projecting.
They've spent a lot of time yelling at each other. Or me.
Not the worst outcome, all things considered. Properly focused, that anger can forge your team into a weapon keen enough to cut through any obstacle. You cannot stand against Elganon and Gillenane with logic. Those motivated by greed or self-interest will change alliances, but those who serve you with passion and loyalty will follow wherever you lead. even to their deaths if necessary.
I knew I might have to make a call like that when Varric put me in charge.
A good leader never makes such a decision lightly. But when the time comes, it is better to be prepared. And perhaps it will not come to that. The stronger your team, the more chances you will have to avoid such a decision.
I'll keep that in mind. Do you have any suggestions on our next move against the gods?
If you oppose Elganan and Gilnean's minions, you will get your opportunity.
You think one of the Antam or Venatori commanders will help us find the gods?
Possibly. But more importantly, you will aggravate them. You rendered Gilnean mortal at Weishaupt. It is an embarrassment, an insult, neither she nor Elganan can ignore. If you continue to disrupt their plans, you will not need to track them down. They will come to you.
I'll be ready.
One final warning. You have survived a confrontation with Gilnean, which few still live to claim. But her power pales in comparison to Elganan's. If he takes the field himself, remember, in a fight such as ours, escaping to fight another day is a victory.
Perfect timing. All right, off to bed. Good night, good day. Happy streaming, happy gaming. Have an amazing rest of your day. I shall try. I'm 50-50 on going grocery shopping. There's like some minor things that I have to get, but like a couple major things. I could always put it off till tomorrow though, and go out and just grab like a 2-liter of soda for tonight. Do the rest of the shopping tomorrow. Which I might actually do. Eat nummy food and you should get it done. Yeah. I'm not sure if I physically have it in me though. But if I'm just going to go to the grocery store anyway to pick up a 2-liter, I might as well just pick up some of the odds and ends that we need. Fair. We'll see. We'll see. I'm like wavering on it. Either way, dinner will be done. But soda is always a good choice. Oh, I'm gonna save this. Yeah. Post Weishaupt. It's your choice, my dear. I know. And with all the side stuff that I have to get done in this game, I want to get all of the side stuff done off stream. Because it's about maybe 5 to 7 hours of side stuff. Or more. Depending on how slow I play it. To get that done for the next stream on Monday. And then I also want to play my other save character and record all of the cutscenes. So I want to get all the side stuff done first so that I can enjoy myself by just playing through the game and recording cutscenes. And have it ready for Monday for when I come back to stream. But yeah, I guess on that note, since you're going to sleep and I'm still awake and have some crap to do, I'll go to the overlay. Yeah. We'll do it that way. And I already have my thumbnail done. Ugh. So, you have a lovely weekend. And you enjoy your sleep, both you and Tom. And I will return on Monday if I'm feeling up for it, or if I'm all caught up in the side stuff for it. If not, then, you know, it is what it is. I'll either way probably stream for at least an hour on Monday. I'll try, but I'll be working all weekend. Okay, well, just remember to take some time for yourself when you're not at work. Or on a break, you know, sit outside, look at the trees or birds. See, hear you on Monday. Yes, yes. So you have a lovely weekend. Everyone else have a lovely weekend for the people who watch this afterwards on VOD. Or my archive on, you know, YouTube. YouTube. My usual sign off of have a lovely weekend. I love you all. And bye for now.